Hey, what is up, everybody? Give a few minutes for other people to join in and we'll get started, okay? And also, whatever you guys want me to cover on business credit or personal credit, go ahead and put your questions in the comment section and I'll answer those. A few more minutes and we'll get started. And if you're just tuning in, you guys go ahead and text the word live, LIVE, to 844-747-0003. Again, text the word live, LIVE, to 844-747-0003. And you'll get alerted when I go live if you're not already. So I will answer those questions for sure. This is going to be a good live. You guys can hear me okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Okay, let me get through. You guys hear me all right? Let me know. I'll start answering the questions, then we'll jump kind of right into it. We're going to be covering 4 or 5 different business credit trade lines this evening, and we're going to be covering the underwriters, a couple of underwriters as well, and Experian business credit, and no PG auto loans if that's something that you guys are interested in as well. Let me see here. What do you mean the screen is small? It should be small, me being small. Anyways, let me jump right into it. Booed first. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Let me see here. You guys see me? I just want to make sure you guys can see me. I'm looking on the settings here and I'm not seeing it. Okay, you guys can see me. Okay. All right. You guys can hear me okay, right? All right. Trap Vision, what's up? Too many windows open here. Facebook user, hey Josh. I'm not sure who you are, but anyways, thanks for tuning in. Stanlow, what's up? How you doing? Stanlow, what do you think about paying for shelved age corps? They're pointless. I would advise against those. There's really no purpose on that. It's not a quick way going about getting business credit started. It's better to go ahead and form a LLC, S Corp, or INC the proper way within your state and go through this the correct process, kind of like I've shown on so many different videos, but that's the way you want to go about it. The age corporations, especially when I've done mentorships, I've had quite a few people have age corporations, and they're always a real kind of pain in the butt to deal with because say it's like ABC Plumbing and then they're not, it's a H corporation, or like say J&J Associates. That kind of sounds like a law firm, and then the company is actually a logistics company. It doesn't really make sense, and it's not very good when it comes to building business credit because when you transfer it or set up with your Secretary of State that you're a registered that took over the age corporation, it's actually going to hurt you. It's a waste of money. They're one, expensive, and it doesn't carry over anything. So when there's a new address updated, it's pretty much a brand new profile created within the Secretary of State and say Experian and Dun and Bradstreet. The only way age corporation kind of makes sense, but it's still an easy way, trying to take the easy way out. And if you take shortcuts, it's not going to really help you at all. But now, if you buy a business, take it over from somebody, then that's okay if it's in your same state or city. But if you're talking about age corporation, it's in a different state than where you're located at. It's a different type of business. It just doesn't make sense. Hope that makes sense. Marcus B, what's up, man? Hi, Josh. I would like to communicate with you directly. Can you reach out to me so we can get connected? Yeah, you just shoot me a text. I will put my phone number here. Anybody that's interested in one-on-one mentorship, I am starting. I already got a couple people already signed up. I have 2 or 3 spots open. It's a 1 month long mentorship, one-on-one with me, teaching you how to get approved for all these business cards and trade lines. And it's starting the end of this week. So you get 1 to 2 hours per week with me on the phone and webcam. And we walk through business credit applications, and I can advise you how to get approved and make sure you don't make any mistakes when you're applying for these different trade lines or credit lines. But Marcus, it's right there. You can text me either for the mentorship, one-on-one consultation, free. The mentorship's not free, but I'll give 15-minute consultation for free to see if it's the right fit for you. And if you just need some advice, I can give it to you free. If it's just a short 15-minute phone call, it's not a problem. So you can text me at 937-423-9954. Okay. It's at the bottom of the screen. Just text me. And then everybody that's tuned in, if you're not already signed up for my SMS message service, please do that. Just text the word right now, live, L-I-V-E, to 844-747-0003. Again, that's 844-747-0003. Text the word live and you will get alerted when I go live each time. And the next couple months are going to be imperative if you really want to build up business credit and get all the different business funding and trade lines, because I am putting in about 40 hours per week into YouTube alone on building business credit from the ground up on all different industries. Okay. So you definitely want to get alerted, because YouTube is not the greatest on alerting all my subscribers. Make sure that you subscribe and all notifications are turned on, but they're not the greatest on that. So please do that. All right, let's get right into it now, you guys. Let's see here. Let me get back to the comments here. Trap Vision 3D, what's up, brother? Long time no see. I've been good. How are you? Stand low, no problem at all. Landscapes of America. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Marcus B, definitely reach out. You guys go and get any questions you have for business credit or personal credit, and I will answer those now. This is not going to be a very long live. I just kind of wanted to do this at least 3 times a week to let you guys know I am back full time on YouTube. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to, what do you guys want me to talk about first? In fact, maybe I should do a poll and let you guys, well, okay. You guys want me to talk any more about no PG business auto loans, or some trade lines, business credit trade lines, business funding, business fintech credit cards, or gas cards, or Experian business credit profiles on how to read them? You guys let me know which one that you guys want me to cover, or which ones you guys are interested in, or I'll cover all of them. Just let me know. Put it in the comment section. I'll start off with let me fix my thing here. Start with the no PG business auto loans. Can you cover Paygon? What's that? All right. So for the no PG business auto loans, I would recommend anybody to go through this process. Okay. So Ally's going to be your easiest one to get approved for. And I'll make this short because I've already done several videos on no PG business auto loans in the past, but I'll just make this short, simple. And so Ally, you cannot get approved directly through them. What you have to do is go to the dealership and talk to the finance manager and tell them that you want them to apply for your no PG business auto loan through Ally Bank or Ally Financing. So as you can see here, they have financing in the business name only. So they have either third party guarantee or business name only financing. Third party guarantee is if you're kind of PGing it, or say you have two different corporations or LLCs. One of them already has established business credit. So what you're basically essentially doing is instead of being like a co-signer, it's a cross corporate guarantee. So your established business is basically going to PG the new business or newer business. That's one way. Or you can basically personal guarantee it yourself. It's all up to you on what your current financial situation is. Or you can do the business name only financing if, like it says here, if your business qualifies for financing without the owner's guarantee, you can obtain financing in the business name only. This gives you the ability to save your personal credit or other use as well. Build your business credit. So it is going to build business credit for you as well, and you can protect your liability. Now, what you need, your prerequisites for getting the business name only, you want to have, most of them are going to be pulling Experian anyways, Experian business credit. They really aren't going to pull Equifax and Dun & Bradstreet, although you don't want to ignore those. But the main one they're going to base their decision on is going to be Experian business credit. It's the hardest one to manipulate. That's why all the major financial institutions do only use Experian. So you're going to want to have the score at least 50 or higher. So many people say it's like, oh, you need to have Paydex 80 or your Experian Intel score needs to be 80 or higher. That's not true. I've actually got approved for a lot of these cards here just by having even, I think, 40 or 45 Experian Intel score. What you want to have, because you can have, say, 20 different trade lines and high debt, company debt, which is okay. And then you can have a lower score as long as you're not negative on any of those. You've not been 30 days late or anything. That's when it becomes a problem. So you want to have at least, obviously the score is higher the better. It goes from 0 to 100. And then your financial stability risk rating, you want to have that be either 2 or 1, 1 being the best, 1 to 5, 5 being the worst. All right. So what you're going to want to see here is you're going to want to see some payment experiences. So those are your financial trades. And then your lender custodian experiences, that's going to be like credit cards. All right. Those are going to be, say, for instance, through the Small Business Financial Exchange. Those are the ones that, say, American Express, say, Chase, any of the ones that report anything to the Small Business Financial Exchange, it's going to be under the lender consortium experiences. Now, the payment experiences is the financial trades. That's going to be, say, like the Speedway or Fuelman MasterCard. Those are going to be reported here on the payment experiences. And then your trade line experiences are going to be like your Net30s, your Granger, your Uline, Nav, Business Boost, eCredible. Those are what's going to be there on the trade experiences. So just like personal credit, you want to have good credit mix. So you want to have like net 30 accounts. You want to have regular, say, credit card accounts, and varied. Varied means it's a long-term loan, or it could be a revolving loan. And then, like here, it says open-ended credit line. That's another good mix that you want to have. A commercial card, term loan. You want to have kind of a mix of all those, you know. Now, what's going to come down to how you're going to be able to get approved for Ally is you're going to want to have a good mix of 3 to 4 in each of these categories. The payment experiences, that's the financial trades, and then the financial exchange trade. So that's the small business financial exchange. That's the lender consortium experiences. So that'd be like American Express, FMBO, business card, different ones like that, or it could be under equipment leasing or whatever as well, depending on the underwriter, like Synchrony or whatever. And then you have the trade line experiences. You want to have 3 or 4 of those. So a good rule of thumb to really increase your chances for approval, even if you've only been in business for 6 months, 9 months, you can still get approved for no PG auto loans. I've seen it many times. Now, those that get approved with being a young new business, the ones that got approved for that I've personally seen are ones that have a very thick experience and business credit profile. So that means they've got several net 30 accounts, supplier accounts, Granger's, Uline, a mix of all these different trade lines, right? And then they have several credit cards in the business that are reporting, and some financial trade accounts, and ideally like a term loan, or say the Dell no PG business loan, or business line of credit. And you're going to want to have one of these have a high balance of somewhere, like, say, for instance, the Dell business line of credit, it's like 12 months, 0% APR. So like what I did is I got approved for 30,000, and then it got increased to like 45,000, right? And my business was not even a year old at that time when I got approved for it. But I bought like 12, 13 computers. And it was like $21,000 worth of computers. I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm just saying you want to have a high balance. Debt is not always bad. Okay. Using other people's money is how the rich get richer, you know. So you want to basically get a financial exchange trade or a financial trade, reporting with a high balance of at least, say, $5,000, and then like a monthly payment being like how it says payment terms monthly. So like the Dell underwritten through WebBank, that is going to be 0% APR for 12 months typically. So if you finance, say, $10,000 worth of computers, they have more than just computers. They got all kinds of electronics and stuff, you know. But say you finance, just rule of thumb, I'm just going to throw it out there, $10,000, right? So if it's $10,000, your monthly payment's going to be like anywhere from, say, depending on what the plan you picked, they even 24 months financing, 36 computer leasing. So it could be anywhere from like $500 to $800 monthly payment. Make those payments for, let's say, 2 to 3 months, and then you have at least 8 different trade lines, mixed credit reporting on your Experian business credit profile. And I'm pretty sure, 90% sure, you're going to get approved through Ally. Now, this is the application. You're going to want to fill out part of it, print it off, and take it into the finance manager. And you really want to go through, say, Ford, GM. You don't want to go through, say, BMW or Mercedes. You're likely not going to get approved for no PG. Okay. But you basically want to show the financial institution that you can afford a monthly payment of at least $500 to $1,000 a month. How you can do that is showing a healthy business credit profile. Okay. So, so you go through, say, Ford or Toyota. Uh, you want to go through one of those dealerships that is just a general one. Not many, like, say, business owners have BMWs, and I mean, they could, but not as a company car, um, a fleet or whatever. So you want to pick something that's, say, conservative, okay? Toyota Corolla or whatever, Toyota Camry, that looks more legitimate, or even like a SUV, like a Ford Explorer or something. You could do that. And then um, the other documents you want to have is your last 3 months of your business bank statements. You want to have at least $3,000 to $5,000 for down payment, regardless if you're doing a lease or you're doing to buy the vehicle. Okay. You want to have that, and then you want to have your Secretary of State certificate of good standing. You can get it online at pretty much all the states in the U.S. You can go on there. It's usually $10 to $20. You can pay for it, and it's going to be a certificate of good standing. It's always good to have that, and then have your incorporation documents, whether it be an INC, S corp, or C corp, LLC. You want to make sure you have all those. Have all your ducks in the right order. Okay. Your IRS EIN letter, and then you want to have a corporate resolution saying that, and you can get those. Just Google it. You can get those, basically a template online. That's basically saying you, John Smith, the CEO of the company, has authorization to make financial decisions for the corporation or the company. Okay. And you take all that into the dealership. Don't talk to the salesman, because most of them don't know what you're talking about when you say no PG business auto loan. What you want to do is ideally find a dealership that is big, that deals with corporate leases. So the bigger the dealership is, the chances are they're going to have a commercial department. They're going to have a commercial finance manager. Okay. That's the perfect situation. If they don't have a commercial finance manager, just go and speak to the finance manager and take all those documents, everything, and tell them that you don't want it in your personal name at all, because you could just say whatever. You don't want the liability on there. You're going to be buying a house, and you don't want, the DTI, your debt to income ratio, to be affected at all. And it's your business. You could tell them whatever, but that's just an example. The chances are they're going to know exactly what you're talking about, and they're going to run it. And make sure you tell them you don't want inquiries on your personal credit. Now, that's not to say that Ally Bank won't pull your personal credit. They could pull a soft pull, or they could do a hard pull, just basically to verify your identity and make sure that you're not a risk to them. So, of course, if you have like recent charge-offs, bankruptcies, late payments, and you don't have a healthy down payment, then chances are it's going to be hard for you to get approved for an OPG auto loan. So there's a lot of moving parts to getting an OPG business auto loan, but it's not very hard. You could do it with having a decent amount of trade lines. And you could, honestly, if you have a business that's only a year old and you haven't really built up any business credit, that's fine. Start doing it now. Look at my old videos, and I can tell you, if you just work on those for, say, 3 months, building those trade lines up, you'll be in a position where 3 to 6 months, you could easily get approved for a fleet of, say, 2-4 different vehicles, if you want to do Toro or whatever. you know um, I didn't get all these cards overnight, and that's only like half of them, but I have about 130 personal and business cards. And I tell you, 10 years ago, I only had a couple personal cards. I got a lot of those cards all in the last, I would say, 24 months when I started the YouTube channel. And I showed you guys from day one all the applications that I did. I walked you guys through them, a lot of them live. So that's the No PG Business Auto Loans. If you want more details about the No PG Business Auto Loans with a checklist of everything, check my past videos. I've done like 5 or 6 videos breaking down the No PG Business Auto Loans, 3 of them in the last couple weeks or couple months. Okay. So let me see what else here. Stanley, what do you mean about getting auto loans pay off? Pagon. I'll have to look that up another time. I'm not sure about that. What is that about exactly? Let's see here. Kendall Jones, monthly revolving trade lines, no PG auto loans, buying real estate. All good ones. Okay. So Stanlow, getting a van for your business, like a Sprinter Mercedes van, yeah, those are okay. I'm just saying, like a S500 or something Mercedes, that's going to be harder to get no PG auto loan. But a business one like that, say a Sprinter van or whatever, that's very doable. In fact, that's very common when it comes to Allied. They actually finance those quite a bit because they know you're going to be doing business with that, like an Amazon Relay or Amazon Prime delivery. There's a lot of people doing different logistics like that, package delivery and medical thing delivery. Marcus B, definitely one of the most informative, most importantly, consistent educational content for any business on YouTube. Keep up the excellent work, my guy. Appreciate that, Marcus. Really do appreciate that. A lot of people say that I can be boring because I get down to like over obsessive about the details and I repeat a lot of things, but that's what was, when you go to college, it's not really supposed to be fun. It can be boring and stuff, but hard work, dedication is what pays off and what's creates success, so wow, it may be boring, but I don't think any other YouTuber, there's a couple good YouTubers out there, but I don't think any other YouTuber is able to get anything anywhere near what I've been able to achieve and get. I have the American Express invite only black card here, it's not a matter of showing off. It's just a matter of like showing you guys that, hey, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I'll tell you, I only had my personal credit was just 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I didn't really have much credit at all. I never really had bad credit. I think I had like one charge off from like 10 years ago, and it came off in like 2016. But now, I mean, a couple years fast forward, I started actually paying attention more to my personal credit because I always use cash for everything or business credit. I live overseas in the Philippines. Okay. My wife's from here and my kids are half Filipino. So I basically spent, I think, almost 20 years in Asia. Most of those years being in the Philippines, and all these cards I pretty much got from living here in the Philippines. I just would have them shipped here, like once a week, and I didn't just these alone, I'll tell you, is about $1.4 million. I don't suggest anybody to do what I did. I was kind of the guinea pig for you guys for the YouTube channel, but it just makes things a lot easier if you have lines of credit, business credit, and get grandfathered into those because it just gives you more freedom with building your business up. And I'll tell you, a lot of people I mentor one-on-one, they get like, say, half of these or whatever for, say, their logistics business. and then they form a new business, say a LLC, a real estate rental business, whatever it may be, investing in real estate, but they use one business credit to build up funding to start the other business. And that's fine to do, especially if you say, like, start a holdings company and then just pay that company back, you know. So, anyways, let me stop rambling and get back into the questions here. Stand low. Wow, this is exactly what I was planning on doing. Yep, you'll be good to go. You can buy auto trade lines and add to your profile. What do you mean by that? You can buy trade lines? Don't buy trade lines. Like, if anybody tries to sell you trade lines, like, it's not like the personal credit where you buy authorized user trade lines. That doesn't work when it comes to business credit, and actually a lot of those are trying to scam you if they're trying to offer that. Tony, how you doing? What is required to be reporting to get an OPG auto loan for Ally? How long do you need to be in business? Tony, I don't know if you just came in or you already heard. I just spoke about that for about 20 minutes and walked through the process. Check out my past videos, or this live will be on a replay. I kind of break down exactly what you need to look out for and all the requirements. And it's actually not that hard as long as you stay consistent, you know. I've seen businesses in only 6 months old get approved for no PG auto loans. Mark Miller, talk about some no PG credit cards, not just vendor accounts. I haven't talked about any vendor accounts yet, Mark. So, but yeah, we'll get into that here in a moment. Stanlow, you're not boring. It's to the point exactly what I need to hear. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to, paint an all pretty picture that it's all so easy, to accomplish everything. It's not that hard. It just takes consistency and make sure that you're not taking shortcuts doing anything. Okay. So let's jump over to this trade line. It's one of my first trade lines I ever got, actually, when I formed the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. And that's this card here. Okay. That's the Conoco. There's two different ones. There's one that's underwritten through WEX. Don't get that one. This one's underwritten through Synchrony. And it's very important to get this one because the other no PG business credit card is Sam's Club, and it's underwritten through Synchrony as well. You can get limits anywhere from like 7,500. It usually starts like 3,500, but if you have strong business credit, you can get 7,500 to 15,000. I've even seen a couple for 20,000. But if you don't already have this card, get it, because there's only about 4 or 5 business trade lines credit cards that you can get that are underwritten through Synchrony. Synchrony is pretty easy to get approved for. Okay. And if you guys are just popping in here, you guys show me some love here and give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And also make sure that you text me or text the word live, LIVE, to 844-747-0003. Again, that's text the word live, 844-747-0003. And you'll get alerted whenever I go live in the near future. I'm going to be keeping these up. I'm going to show you guys over the next 3 months with a brand new business credit profile. I'm going to show you how I go from 0 business credit on a new business, no PGing or anything, and show you how you can get 300,000 in business credit trade lines, credit cards, all those combined, all within 3 months. Okay. And you follow the journey, you'll see you can get over $1 million pretty easily, as long as you stay consistent and pay everything back, of course. Okay. All right. And let me get back to this real quick. All right, so this is, like I said, a trade line that you don't want to miss out on. Even if you don't necessarily have Phillips 66 or Conoco or 76 station nearby you, I would still get it. You want to try to use it if possible, but it's the only one that is a no PG and it is revolving. All the other ones you see out there, they're going to be like a net 7, net 14, or a net 30. This one is revolving. Now, I wouldn't revolve the balance because it is a high 25, 26% APR, but go ahead and get it because this I was able to get approved for with Synchrony. I had 0 trade lines and I got approved for it having a experience score, Intel score with 0 trade lines. And my experience score was, I think, 34 or 35, and I was able to get approved for it. Now, I'll walk you through the application here. All Synchrony applications are going to be pretty similar. Lowe's for Pros, net 60 commercial account. That is a good one you want to get an interbanking relationship. There's J.C. Penney's commercial card. That one's also underwritten through Synchrony as well. I have them all here, you guys. The Lowe's for Pros, J.C. Penney's, got them all. But those are all ones you want to definitely get. So cover one at a time. It's a pretty self-explanatory business application. Now, Experian only pulls, Synchrony only pulls Experian. So you want to look at your Experian business credit profile. And when you fill out the application, let's use this as an example, LaSalle Medical. When you fill out this application, make sure you put your information, and that's going to be, say, key personnel. You want to have as much information matching. So key personnel would be, say, your business title, CEO, and then first name, last name, put your actual information here. And then you can see here, company full name. So you want to put it exactly how Experian has it, because for a get auto decision approved, auto approval, then you need to have, they're going to be literally cross-referencing everything to match to Experian business credit. They're not going to be looking at anything else besides Experian business credit. Okay. Now, when they cross-reference it, as many points here on your business credit profile, as many points that match what you put in this application, that's going to increase your chances for approval. Okay. Now, if something isn't right on this credit profile for yours, then you can update it at Smart Business Facts, or let me see here. I think it's at the bottom here. Yeah, businesscreditfacts.com. Okay. So if something is not correct, whether it be age or whatever, or how the business name is, then you want to go ahead and get it. It says right here, update your report. And then you're going to put in your information and get it updated. Usually gets updated pretty quickly. It doesn't happen overnight, but it gets updated within a couple of weeks, especially if it's personal basic data information here, then it's going to get updated within a couple of days, more than likely. So always keep in mind, if you're trying to get any like Synchrony accounts, business accounts, and they're all no PG. And I think the Holy Grail, there's only one no PG business credit card that's truly a revolving no PG business credit card. There's only really one left, and that is going to be the Synchrony Sam's Club MasterCard. Now, there's other no PGs out there, but they're typically like net 30 or net 60 or net 90, So you want to put in all the information here, your tax ID, and then about your account. You want to have it authorized buyer, so you can put your name, your last name, and then say your partner or whatever you could put there. And then service station, it's going to show you like a number. You can actually look that up on this right here. You can go and somewhere right here, I think it says like find the account or find the location. Yeah, find a location. It's going to show the service number. And sometimes it has like a little highlighted button you can click and find your location if you have the location on. Employee identifier, that can be blank. And then you can see it as personal guarantee. Do not check this box because then you're going to have to put in your information. Okay. Now at the top, it's going to say, to increase the likelihood of approval, you should answer yes to one of the following. They're going to ask you a personal guarantee. No, you don't want to do that. The company has been in business for more than 3 years. So even if you say no to all three, then don't say you can't get approved, because this is just to increase the likelihood of approval. It doesn't say it's mandatory. Not like Citibank, where they want to see you in business for a minimum of 2 years. And that's just an automatic denial if you're not. But with Synchrony, it just increases the likelihood. Okay. So like I said, I've only was in business, I think 4 months and no trade lines. And I was able to get approved for this, no credit build up yet, but what I did have is I had all this correct matching, and a lot of it is not going to be already there. So when you first start your LLC or INC, a lot of it's not going to be even there. It's just going to have your business name and your address, but you're typically not going to have the business phone number. It's not going to have key personnel. A lot of times the SIC code, your industry and ICS code, that's going to be not correct or wrong. It's going to be based on, say, it's all automated populated. So what it is like LexisNexis. It's a third-party data furnisher. That's who goes in and they pull all the data. They get the data from all the courthouses. So if you have UCC or any liens, judgments, personal or business, they take all that information into data house basically, and then they sell it to credit bureaus and investigators, different things like that. They sell it to them for pennies on the dollar, for all the different data. That's how Experian basically, and all the business credit bureaus, that's how most of them get all the information. So a lot of times it's either not correct or it's very bare basic information. So one thing you want to do that will actually help your score and increase your chances for approval is have your key personnel. Make sure your name is there for sure. That's singly one of the most important things. My score was, I think, at 2 on Experian. Then once I had it updated with the correct SIC code and had my name as CEO Joshua Van Horn, that shot my score up almost 30 points. So that alone can help. Don't put the sales information. It's not really necessary unless you're doing millions. Okay. Family linkage, typically it's not going to have this. Okay. So I can't stress to you enough how important it is to get in with Synchrony Bank. Okay. A lot of people said recently, oh, Synchrony is shutting down. They're not shutting down. Here in the Philippines, they just got done building like a skyscraper, like a 20-floor skyscraper. Okay. Now, let me show you guys something else. Floor and Decor, I already spoke about this, but Floor and Decor, yes, they shut down this card. They didn't really shut it down, but what they did is they changed from Comenity as the underwriter to now they changed it to Synchrony. So they have the commercial business account 30-day. Don't even apply for that one, but you want to get the Pro Premier credit card. You hit apply. See up at the top, you guys, how it says SYF. It has the Synchrony logo. It's identical to the Lowe's for Pros application. Okay. Again, it's going to be pulling Experian. How it says Dun & Bradstreet number, that's because they're going to back up that information, basically your address and everything, with Dun & Bradstreet. Now, be conservative on your requested credit line. Don't put Obviously, don't put like $500 because it's not worth their time to service your credit account if you're asking for something so low. Keep in mind they're in business to make money, not to finance $500. But also don't put some crazy amount like 50,000, 20,000 because you're probably going to get a denial. I would say like with Lowe's, I put originally I think 3,500. With Floor and Decor, I think I put like 5,000, and they came back and approved me for with Lowe's. I think 3,500. I got it exactly what I asked for, and then I used it a little bit, like $1,000, and then I paid it back, and then was able to ask for an increase and got it up to like 8,500, I think, and then it got to like 12,000. All right, and then Floor and Decor, I think I got approved for like 9,500 originally, and that was underwritten through Community. Now it's underwritten through Synchrony. So these right here, that's 3 trade lines. Okay. Well, we got 4: the J.C. Penney's, the Floor and Decor, the new Floor and Decor underwritten through Synchrony, the Lowe's for Pros Net 60 account, and the Conoco card 76 Phillips. So those 4 right there, if you get all 4 of those, it's not very hard. If you get all 4 of those and you use them, or at least use 2 or 3 of them, and pay those for like say 2 to 3 months on time, utilize them, but pay them on time, and look at your Experian credit profile on your Experian business credit profile, and you're going to see everything with Experian. Now, JCPenney's doesn't report to any business credit bureaus. What they do, what it will help you get is it's going to help your interbanking relationship with Synchrony. Okay. So this is a vital step, I would say, to get the Sam's Club no PG business MasterCard. If you got all 4 of those, and then you go into the store and apply for a Sam's Club business membership, and then you apply for the business credit card, it's no PG, chances are you're probably going to get approved. And it's probably going to be a healthy limit as well, like 7,500 to 15,000. Okay. So be consistent whenever you're filling out any of these Synchrony applications. Always look for the logo that's this yellow S. Okay. How you can tell on that is at the top of the application, it's typically going to say, the application is through Synchrony Bank, or at the bottom, it's going to say somewhere in there, like it's on behalf of Synchrony. Okay. But that's how you get that's how you're going to get approved for the Sam's Club no PG revolving business MasterCard with a high limit, is if you do that. Okay. I can't stress enough. I give you the exact playbook, what you need to do. Okay. And if you don't get approved, say you get approved for the J.C. Penney's, I would advise that one when it asks you how much you want, just put like 1,500 or 2,000. Okay. 2,500 or so. How I utilize this is, so I have an Amazon FBA account. Okay. So I bought some, I think it was some blenders, the expensive blenders, like $400 blenders. I bought like 8 of them. And what's good about the commercial card is you get discounts. So you can get up to like 25, 30% off the actual MSRP price. So I got them for like $380, and they were already clearance. So I got them for like, I think, $380. They're selling for $500 on Amazon. So after fees, I profited like $50 per for each one. Now you say, oh, that's like only profiting, say, $400. Yes, but it also built up a solid, good trade line with Synchrony Bank. Okay, that's how you can utilize the JCPenney's, and you can make money off of it as well. Okay, and then the Lowe's for Pros. Again, a lot like the Lowe's for Pros. I did similar thing with Lowe's for Pros. I didn't need, say, stuff at or at Lowe's, but I did buy a few tools and I sold them on Amazon FBA. Okay. So some of these trade lines you can utilize. Maybe it won't be super beneficial for every type of business, but if you apply and you got lows, but you really can't use it, well, that's just an idea I'm giving you. One thing you can do. Okay. Everybody needs gas. Okay. This one's trickier to use though. The floor and decor, that one can be trickier. But if you're in real estate, it's perfect. It's a good one. So again, that's the exact playbook how you can get the Sam's Club business revolving MasterCard and get a high healthy limit. I'll tell you that card is probably going to not be no PG, I would say in the next 1 year. So everything's tightening up and everything. So I would use that playbook that I'm putting out there. See, a lot of these other YouTubers and people online, they don't tell you about the underwriters. They just tell you about, say, the Sam's Club or the Shell gas card. No, I'm breaking down the actual underwriters, what you have to do to get approved with the underwriter, get in good relationship with the underwriter. So it's very important. It's vital. So let me jump over the comments again. Victor, yes, the banks go off detail. They want to see all the details and you want to have them all matched. The more better interbanking relationships that you have, the better. It's going to increase your chances for approval for anything. Even you can get some term loans or business loans that are, say, draw loans. I got one through like Headway Capital through National Business Capital, and they got me approved for like 40,000 through a company called Headway Capital. And it's a draw loan, so I had 40,000, and basically I can just pull 5,000, and then it has to be paid back over 6 months. John White, what's up, Josh? Hey, what's up, John? John's been a long-time subscriber. Thanks for tuning in, John. Again, you guys, like I said, don't forget to do this because you guys don't want to miss what I'm about to do here soon. Okay. But over the next couple weeks, there's going to be so much popping out there that I'm going to show you guys like how I was able to get $1.4 million in about 14 months. 12 months, 14 months with zero business credit, how I was able to get that. So text the word live to 844-747-0003. Again, that's 844-747-0003. It's on the screen. Definitely text because I'm going to show you how to get all this. Now, I wouldn't advise anybody to get as much as I got, but I'm going to show you how you can get a lot of those. I'll show you how to get them all, but it's a pain in the butt to keep track of all of them. If you have 130 different business credit accounts or personal accounts, it's hard to keep those all paid and managing. It's like you need a full-time employee just for that. Okay. I am going to be just covering some more things before I end this, but if anybody's interested in my mentorship, my one-on-one mentorship, it's the first one of 2023. The last one I did was August of last year, 2022. I am offering that this week, end of this week. I already have like 5 people signed up. I'm taking on like 2 or 3 more. So if you're interested, it is a paid one-on-one mentorship. You get 1 to 2 hours per week with me for 1 month. So text me. This is my personal cell phone number. Please don't call me. Text me only, and I'll get back to you. And we can do a free 15-minute consultation, and we can go from there to see if the mentorship is right for you. So you can text me at 937-423-9954. Again, it's 937-423-9954. And just text me saying mentorship. Okay. Let me see here. One second, you guys. My phone. I just want to make sure my phone is charging. Okay. So let's see here. Where were we? All right, now, um, let me get back to the questions here, and we're going to be covering a couple more things before I end it. Okay. Marcus B, which one or two higher trade line credit lines would you consider the easier to obtain? I have a handful of business credit cards. Don't work up to higher business credit. Depends on your situation. Just shoot me an email or text, and we can get. I don't mind looking at anybody's situation and giving you customized, personalized advice based on your particular situation. I don't want to. It's not a one size fits all, so I don't want to just tell you one that you can go after. You may already have it, or maybe there's a reason why you keep getting denied. There's always a reason why anybody gets denied for anything, and I'm an expert on reading that and understanding why you keep getting denied. Like, say you've applied for the Lowe's for Pros business card many times. Say you've applied and you keep getting denied. You keep getting the 7 to 10 day message. I'm very good at understanding why you're getting denied. I can show you exactly why you're getting denied. Okay. So keep that in mind. For some reason, my phone is not charging. Anyways, just text me and I'll get back to you whenever my phone does charge. It's dead right now. Let's see here. Stand low. I had in my transportation business almost 2 years. I have 5 trade lines, but need more to do. Yes, you definitely need more. Do you already have the NAV Prime? NAV Prime will get you 2 different trade lines. It's good to get. And then the eCredible, that can get you anywhere from 1 to 20 or 30 because you can report different utilities that they work with, Now, both of those you can get discount with them, 50% off. The links are in the description below. You can see that I show you guys the coupon code. I have exclusive 50% off discount with the NAV Prime. So you're going to get, let's see here. So you're going to get the NAV Prime. It's basically a net 1 day card. So they could approve you, say, for $2,000 business card. You don't need a credit check for a personal credit check or a security deposit. And it reports every month as a trade line to build your business credit. And it's auto pay every day. So you might say, oh, it's not really a credit card, not really a business credit card because you have to pay it back every day. Yes and no. It's helping you build your business credit up. It's going to be recorded to the financial trade, small business financial exchange. It's going to be reported to all the business credit bureaus, so Experian, Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, PayNet, Credit Safe. Now, what you want to do, though, is say right now you're using a business checking account debit card to pay for things. Well, don't do that. You could use the NAV Prime card and still essentially doing the same thing, but it's building your business credit up. Your business checking account technically is not building your business credit up at all, nor is any of the money in your business checking account. So this is a good way to go ahead and take advantage of that. Now it's $49.99 a month. If you use my link and my code GBC50, it'll get you 50% off. First month 25, but it's not reoccurring discount. Now, if you pay for 3 months, it's like $74 and you get 50% off. So it's normally $149 for the 3 months. Use my code and you're going to get 50% off. That's $74. So effectively, you can get it for $25 for a month, each month for 3 months. And then your monthly payment's going to be reported too. That $49 monthly payment or the $25 monthly payment, that's going to be reported as trade line to all the business credit bureaus as well. So you can get 2 trade lines, one from the NAV Prime card and one for their dashboard. Basically, you're getting 2 different ones, 2 trade lines. And then you can get a NAV business checking account. It comes free with it as well. No fees or anything, you know? So even if you already have a business bank account, get this one too. It's not a bad deal just to have a backup one as well. Okay. So, and then you have eCredible as well. So you can get the our partner page here. All the links are in the description. You just click more or whatever on this live and you can see all the links. Use mine because it helps support the channel. But not only that, but you're going to get exclusive discount that you can't get with anybody else either. But you just sign up. This is basically the dashboard here. Let me see if I'm logged in or not. I don't think I'm logged in. So you can see here the dashboard. See how it says eCredible? So what is it giving it? eCredible. It says DB, EQ, EX, and CS. So it's reporting every month, usually on the first of every month, to Dun & Bradstreet. That's what DB stands for. And then EQ, Equifax, and then EX, Experian, and then CS being Credit Safe. So that's a trade line that's going to be reported. I believe this is like $19.95 a month. You use my code and you get, I think, 25% or 50% off. It's in the link in the description below. You're going to get a discount on that. I've had the CEO of eCredible on, I think, 4 times now. I've done interviews with him, Steve Eli. And we break down everything. Now you can get your cell phone reported to the business credit bureaus. However, you're only going to get reported to Equifax and Credit Safe, but those are also ones you don't want to not go after. They're not going to be as strong for building certain business credit up, but this is basically free. It comes with the monthly payment of like $15 or $10 a month. Why not do it? So this is like my account Nextiva. It's a voice over IP phone. So that's getting reported every month. And then Quill, it's getting reported. If you have more than one Quill account, you can get that reported too. Uline's getting reported. So Uline already reports to Experian business credit. Okay. Even if you don't use it, it still reports as a open account, but it doesn't report to Equifax and Credit Safe. So with having eCredible, this will get you Uline account reported to 3 different business credit bureaus. And then if you have the credit builders credit signal with Dun & Bradstreet, you can get the trade line reported to Dun & Bradstreet. So keep in mind, you guys, that like say you have the Lowe's for Pros, it's only going to be reported to Dun & Bradstreet and Equifax. I mean Experian every month. So if you have eCredible, you can get it reported to Credit Safe and Equifax. So to me, how I was successful getting approved for all this, I used the NAV Business Boost, NAV Prime, and this was vital. The eCredible Business Lift, that was vital for me to get approved for as much as I did so quickly, because not every trade line reports. Most of them actually only report to one business credit bureau, whatever that one may be. So, and some of them don't report at all to any business credit bureaus. They report to the Small Business Financial Exchange. And then you're at the mercy of the business credit bureaus if they're going to take that data and implement it in your business credit profile or not. So having eCredible really helps you increase your chances for future approvals. Take advantage of it. So say you have a virtual office through Opus or whoever the company is, Alliance, Anytime Mailbox, a virtual office, virtual address, trash bill, phone bill, electric, power, gas, anything. You can use the manual verified or the automated verified linked accounts. You can do that here, and it doesn't cost any additional. Now, if it has to be manually verified, what they do is they will do a three-way call with you and the company, and then they'll basically ask the company, say it's Global Test Supply. They're going to just talk to the accounting department and make sure that ask if you paid your bills on time, basically. Now, if it's not in the business name, say it's in your name as the CEO or owner of the company, some of those accounts you can get reported on Dun& Bradstreet, on Equifax and Credit Safe on your business, as long as you're using it primary for your business. Okay. So I would really suggest you to take advantage of this. I'm giving you guys major gold nuggets here. This is how I was successful. You can be just as successful. Okay. So this is the business lift, and it's going to help you big time, tremendously. I couldn't have got all this, guarantee it. I couldn't have got all this if I didn't have the NAV Prime. Well, it wasn't NAV Prime then, it was NAV Business Boost, but same thing. I wouldn't have been able to get all that or even half of it so quickly if I wasn't utilizing eCredible. Okay. Anything that I could possibly get. They work with like over 4,000, I think, says right here, report your business utilities, power, water, gas, waste, mobile telephone, TV services, internet, landline, business, rent, lease, virtual office, vendors, suppliers, business insurance, numerous other business services like web hosting, your website, accounting, marketing, web, technology services. You name it, you can pretty much get it reported. Okay. It's really cool to do too. So I would advise anybody to get this for sure. Let's see here. Cover a couple more things here for this live. And then I'm probably going to do another live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you guys are looking for a business, decent business credit card, I got this card. It was one of my first approvals. It was when Divvy first launched. But let me get the main page here. Where's it at? They gave me 150,000. Now it's Bill.com. They bought them, as you can see here. It's official. Divvy is now Bill Spend and Expense. Use my link if you're going to apply. It doesn't hurt to apply, even if there's no hard pull on your personal credit at all. And it's either going to be approved or not, anywhere from $500 to $5 million limit. And they give you 30 days to pay back. So it's like a corporate card. And they don't charge any fees, and you actually earn, it helps you build your business credit up as well. They report to Small Business Financial Exchange, but you can give employees cards. It's just a good spend management platform, and it's free. They don't charge anything on it. Okay. And you can save a lot of money every month as well. And you can issue virtual cards, subscriptions, or your employees cards. You want to set a set budget, save like $500 a month, or you want to give them a budget for gas, say $1,000 a month. You can put that on there. Okay. Give them their own card. Okay. And so the link is below. Please use my link. It does help the channel. Why you want to use my link in particular is it's going to go to my representative in the back office at divvybill.com. So if you just do it on their site, at their main page, and not my link, then it's going to go in the normal queue of applications. But if you use my link, it's going to my sales rep, representative agent over at Divvy Bill, and your application is going to get streamlined, and chances are going to be higher for you to get either approval or denial quicker than as if you go through the normal queue. So use my link, and it's going to worst case scenario, they come back and deny you, but most of the time they'll tell you what you need to do to get approved. Okay, it's only a soft pull on your personal credit, and they're mainly looking at your business income. Even if you're new in business, it's fine, but they want to see, that you're earning money. Okay, so worst case scenario, like I said, they deny you, but it's just one more good no PG business corporate card that you could get. Okay. Now, if you guys want to let me get into questions, I guess, here. Silverman Fox, how can I book a consult with you? Just text me 937-423-9954. Again, it's 937-423-9954. Let me see here. Let me put it in the top here. There you go. One-on-one mentorship or consultations, you can just text me at 937-423-9954. Let's see here. This will be on replay, you guys do. So if you're just walking in, then you can watch the replay. It'll be in replay. And also, like I said, if you're not already subscriber, please consider subscribing. I'm going to show you guys how to get, 300,000 within 3 months on business credit, no PG. And I'm going to show you my journey over the next 3 to 4 months, exactly how I was able to get all this, about $1.4 million in business and personal credit, 80% of that being no PG business lines of credit and credit cards. Okay. You have to understand the underwriters of each one. Each card has an underwriter. So if it says, like, let's say, for instance, like Lowe's for pros, people think that it's Lowe's offering the line of credit. It's not. It's actually underwritten through Synchrony. So same as the Sam's Club No PG MasterCard. So you have to understand that that's going to be making you successful with business credit or not. If you don't understand the underwriters, you're going to have a tougher time. Even if you want to get into, say, e-commerce, selling on Amazon FBA, there's a trade line that's issued by, if you buy from China, say Alibaba, you can get it. It's either underwritten through, I think it's Synchrony, but it could be under Community or Blue Tarp. But Blue Tarp is also Capital One trade credit. I'm going to show you how to get approved for that as well. So there's just so much I'm going to show you guys. A lot of people say business credit has changed in the last year. Yes, things have tightened up a little bit, but I would say what I talked about 2 years ago, a year ago, I would say 90% is still the same. You just have to understand the deep roots of business credit. Stand low, nothing but game. You guys, make sure that you text the word live to my service here. It's free. Text the word live to 844-747-0003. Again, that's 844-747-0003. Text the word live and you'll get notified every time I go live. I don't give like a notice much on when I go live. I don't have a set schedule. It's just whenever I have the extra time. It's typically around like 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely text that 844-747-0003, the word live, and I will let you guys know whenever I go live, because a lot of times YouTube, even if you have all notifications turned on, it doesn't always tell you guys that I'm live or when I drop new videos. And I have a set thing that I'm putting out, you guys. I have a promise to make to you guys that over the next 2.5 months, 3 months, December is the anniversary, 3-year anniversary of Get Business Credit YouTube channel. So I'm going to promise you guys I'll be dropping a minimum of 50 videos over the next 2.5 months by the end of the year. Okay. So you don't want to miss those for sure. They're going to be killer videos too. Now let me get back to the comments here. Wow, so I can report my Stanley says, wow, so I can report my T-Mobile business account. Yes, you can, absolutely. Get it reported all four using that. Because it's already going to be probably reported to say Dun & Bradstreet, I believe. But this will definitely help. Stanley, you just really helped me. Thank you. No problem. That's what I'm here for, you guys. Applied several times, got denied, no reason given, takes forever for them to reply, and their platform to apply doesn't seem easy to use. Family Channel, which are you talking about? Divvy? Yeah, use my link. It's in the description below. Thank you, Stanlo, for that super chat. Really appreciate it. Anybody that gives a super chat, I just want to let you guys know I donate that 100% to the Michael J. Fox Foundation on Research for Parkinson's. If you guys don't already know, most of you guys already know, have been through the journey with me, but I've had Parkinson's disease since 2017. So appreciate any support on that. That's kind of what this channel's for anyways. So I just dropped the link for the Divvy app family channel. Check that out. Apply with that. And then if you don't hear back or you get denied, send me an email, support@joshvanhorn.com. This goes for any of you guys that apply for Divvy. Use my link. And only if you use my link, then I can find out why you got denied. Because it's going to go to my rep at Divvy in the back office. And then if they deny you, then I can reach out as long as you tell me, hey, Josh, they denied me. Then I can go ahead and contact my rep over at Divvy and say, hey, can you let me know why they got denied? And then I can kind of relay that information, or they'll relay it over to you, why you got denied. Then I can kind of give you advice on what you need to do to get approved in the future. You just have to wait, I think, 30 days with most business credit applications. You need to wait 30 days, sometimes up to 60 days. So, yeah, that's best advice I can give you on that. What credit bureau do they pull from? They use Plaid, and I have 15, 20. Well, if you have 15, 20,000 in your business bank account going through, then that should be no problem to get approved for. They're going to do a soft pull on your Experian and your business. So they're looking at Experian. There's probably something on your Experian business credit profile that's standing out, or on your personal Experian account that there's something not right. A lot of times it could be, I don't want to say glitches, but something that is not lining up, or across the bureaus, something's not matching up, or it could be your address. There's so many factors. A lot of times, if I can look at your business credit profile I can pull it through Experian and Credit Safe and Dun & Bradstreet and look at those. I can tell you usually, hey, you need to get this fixed because this could be getting you denials. I don't think there's anybody smarter than me when it comes to business credit. And that's not like me just being arrogant or whatever. It's just I've studied this like nobody else. I think I've spent like thousands upon thousands of hours, and I've listened to all these other people on the internet and YouTube. A lot of times they're just taking my information and recycling it, or they're adding their own spin of incorrect information. So with 99% of what I say, we're all human, so we can make mistakes or things change in business credit from time to time, underwriters and stuff. But I can tell you, 99% of what I say, you can usually always take it to the bank of being correct. My Mike Senior, Hey, better late. Yep. I'm going to be doing mixed times and stuff. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing another live, you guys. For those that are just tuning in, I'll be back tomorrow, probably around 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to tune in for that. And during this live or right now, put anything that you guys want me to talk about in the future or tomorrow, so I can do a little bit of research and have it ready for you guys. I don't want to repeat every single day or every time I do a live. I don't want to repeat the same exact information, but I know not everybody's always on YouTube at the same time. So I have almost 40,000 subscribers across 2 channels. Actually have over 40,000 across the 3. Credit Josh and Get Business Credit YouTube channel and Facebook group as well. So I just want to make sure I'm getting all this information out to each of you guys because not all of you guys always tune in at the same time. Family channel, what are the benefits? $9.99 per month paid subscription. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the eCredible? I think I'm not quite sure. I think it's $19.95 a month, and then you get like $10 off or $5 off using my code. Dan Bam in the house. We got a channel member here. Anybody that wants to get like say any advice, I don't want to say advice, but a sneak peek of anything that I'm about to drop early, I do put that out first on the community tab for channel members only. It just helps support the channel. I think it's like $10 a month or something, but join that. I think there's a join button if you're already a subscriber. Join that, and I'm going to be starting to post content on there quite frequently. Okay. So let's see here. With NAV Prime credit card and other no PG fintech cards, how often does your credit limit fluctuate in a month? Say I have new the 60-day LLC with 30K in my business checking account with no customers. Okay. Dan Bam, I would if you have decent income coming in or in your business checking account, shoot me a text, all right? 937-423-9954. I can give you a handful that you should apply for right away. Because some of them you can get grandfathered in as long as you have some decent money in your business checking account. Even if you don't really have customers, as long as they show that you have capital, then it's a lot easier to get approved for and get grandfathered in, you know. That's what you want to do is basically get grandfathered into a credit limit. Now, some of these fintechs, the credit limit does not fluctuate, but then there's others that it fluctuates based on your daily balance on your business checking account with the fintechs. But some of them, no, it's a set limit. So if you had to say 20 or 30,000 in your business bank account, you could easily probably get $10,000 to $15,000 business credit card approval. You get several of them. I know several of them. I know a lot of the fintech CEOs of these companies as well. Dan Bam coming through with a super chat, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Dan Bam. Appreciate it. As always, appreciate all the super chats and support anybody gives. Helps support everything. One time with the number. Which number? My cell phone number. You can text me. Let me pull it up here. It's on the screen there. For one-on-one mentorship or consultation, text me at 937-423-9954. Please don't just call the number. It is my personal cell phone. And, you know, I don't like people just calling me nonstop. Just be respectful and text me. Just send me a text and say what you want, and I will get back to you, okay? Or you can just email support@joshvanhorn.com, and I'll get back to you as well. I'm here to help you guys. You know, I don't do this necessarily for money. I do this. I have 6 other businesses, and I make money other ways. This is just kind of something that I enjoy to do, and it helps me keep my brain sharp with Parkinson's. You know, you got to keep things going always. Say NAV gives me $1,000 limit and make 5K worth of purchases a month. How would that show up on my credit report? So it's going to, so whatever you use that month, it is, I say, a net 1 day. So say over a month's time, you made a 5,000 worth of purchases. That's what's going to be reported to the business credit bureaus. That's the amount that's going to be reported. So definitely, that would be a wise thing to do. It's going to help you tremendously. And great thing is it's going to be reported to Experian Business Credit. That's very important. It's getting as many solid trade lines reported to Experian Business Credit Profile, because that's really the cream of the crop to get approved for your best possible situations for, say, lines of credit, real estate loans, hard money loans, soft money loans, draw loans, revolving credit cards, term loans, all that. You're going to increase your chances if you have a very thick Experian Business Credit Profile. I would say as long as you have a thick Experian Business Credit Profile, get every possible trade line that you use and have. So if you have an email service account or a hosting account, or a website company that's did a website for you, whatever the case may be, as long as you're paying somebody a month or a one-time fee, phone service, anything, virtual office, go ahead and take advantage of that and get those reported to the business credit profiles by using, say, eCredible Business Lift. You know, there's so much out there that people kind of neglect or miss out on these opportunities, as long as you stay disciplined and do these little extra few steps that don't really take much time, as long as you do that, you will be successful when it comes to business credit. And if anybody needs, I say, a professional website designed, we can get. I have a buddy of mine that does website design. A couple people email me and put in the comment section from the last live that they need a website designed. My buddy, he does them for anywhere from like $100 and up, basic website you can get for like $100, $200, and it can get reported to the business credit bureaus as well. So let's see here. Top 4 vendors that report to Dun & Bradstreet for new businesses. Oh, you asked me fast there. I would say you want to get well, here's some right here. So, Lowe's for pros is one. That's going to be reported to Dun & Bradstreet. The ConocoPhillips card reports. There's JJ Gold. There's like some ones that I don't promote too often, but they do report to Dun & Bradstreet for new businesses. But I would say just your easiest ones are going to be the eCredible and the Nav Prime. That's 2. So that's a total of 3 right there. And then there's so many other ones out there that do report, like, say, Quill. They do from time to time stop reporting, but Quill, as long as you spend $100, you're able to get the Net 30 account. Okay. Let's see here. Nose, hey, what's up, girl? It's been a while, but I saw your comment the other day. I'm going to get back to you. I'll respond to your question shortly. But you've reached out to Experian Business Credit to correct my address. I've been unsuccessful so far. Do you know a way I can get in contact with someone working there? No, I don't have direct information, but what do you need to update on your address? You said that should be no problem. What you need to do is I would send a certified or registered mail, or even it's okay to spend $15 to get something, updated and stuff, so you can send like a letter and send it to like Next Day Air. The address is somewhere here. They do have it here. So you can try to email right here. I don't know if you've know how you've done it if you just use the form, but business disputes at Experian.com. So you can do that, or you can Google Experian Business Credit. Um, Google that, and you can pull up. I'll make a whole new video on how to do that because you're not the first person that's asked me recently on how to get them to update things that they're having a problem getting updated. But you can call here. They have the 888-211-0728. You can submit the request. You can email them. I would try all those. And then I would also send the certified letter or next day air, make a simple Word doc and print out your report and highlight what's wrong and just handwrite what the problem is, what you want updated, right to the point, and then give them the correct information, especially if you have proof that you changed addresses or something, or updated address, say a bank statement or something from Secretary of State or the IRS. Show that included with it, and then send that to them, and you should be able to get it updated. Sometimes you have to stay consistent with them. It takes more than once to do that. Let's see here. What's up, PBT? What's up, Rod? How you doing? Hope all is well. Just doing this live, you guys. I'm about to get off here, but I'll be back tomorrow. Comment. You guys make sure you guys comment too. After this live is over, just comment on the replay what you guys want me to talk about next live, likely tomorrow. Or you can go ahead and just send me a text at 937-423-9954. And that's for a consultation or one-on-one business credit mentorship. I do a little bit of personal credit as well, mentorship, but mainly business. But I have paid mentorship. I got 2 or 3 spots left open for the first one of this year, and that starts at the end of this week. Okay, it is a paid mentorship. I charge about $1,000 for the first month. It's 1 month. It was higher. Now I've lowered it, and that just kind of helps support the channel and everything and the efforts of everything. And you get 2 hours a month or 2 hours a week with me for 4 weeks. Okay. I do offer free consultations as well, 15-minute free consultation. Just text me at 937-423-9954. And then also make sure, you guys, that you give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate it so the replay gets out there to a wider audience. And make sure you're subscribed if you're not already a subscriber. But I can't stress this enough, you guys. Please, I'm trying to reboot the whole channel because due to medical reasons, I was away for surgeries, and that I was away for my Parkinson's for about 7 months. So please text the word live to 844-747-0003. Again, 844-747-0003. Just text the word live. It's free. You'll get notified for upcoming live videos and new videos that I put out showing you guys how to get how I was able to get 1.4 million in business credit. Most of it was no PG. I would say 80% of it. But I'll be back live tomorrow, so you guys don't want to miss that. Please give the video a thumbs up. Again, it helps the YouTube algorithm. YouTube is a bit punishing me because I've been away from YouTube, not consistent, for about 7 months due to my medical issues. So it definitely helps me if you guys do that. Okay. So thank you guys so much. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for sure. I'll be dropping 2 videos tomorrow. 1 live and 1 video probably in the afternoon time. Be sure to comment, like, share. Other people you know are thinking about starting a business. Yes, for sure. I do this because I genuinely want to help everybody be successful. I started from nothing. I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth growing up. I was, on government assistance growing up. My family was not rich by any means. Now I can tell you I have millions in business credit and have 6 businesses, and I got that all from nothing. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. and I've been completely open with you guys and show you guys my weaknesses, and it's all good. Anybody can do it. Okay, it doesn't matter where you're from, your background, anything. All right. With all that being said, you guys take care. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the support that you guys give me. You guys keep me going and keep putting this content out, because the doctor told me for my Parkinson's, that's going to help my Parkinson's slow down the progression if I stay busy and keep challenging my mind. And it helps also with my speech impediment. So, thank you guys so much for that, because you guys do keep me on my toes and everything. Or really does help. It's like a therapy for my Parkinson's. But anyways, if you guys are just tuning in, please watch this replay, because it's almost an hour and a half, over an hour and a half replay. It will be available right when we end this live. Okay, there's some good information, and I'll be back tomorrow as well. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. Give the video a thumbs up. Till next time, take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Text me.